set for one fall. Being accompanied by Prince Nana from Tacoma, Washington, weighing 230 pounds. Swerve Strickland.
After that incredible tag team match at All in Texas, where Swerve and Will Ospreay stripped Matt and Nick Jackson of their EVP titles, Swerve seems to have his sights set on the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, in that AEW Unified Championship, something that has not sat well with the Rainmaker or the Don Callis family as a whole.
Well, I understand that. I know Swerve has that in mind. I think it was a great moment when we saw Will Ospreay walk out, talk about that he's on the shelf for just a little bit, but we'll be back to see Swerve hug him. Said a lot, because it wasn't that long ago when those two were at each other's throat at Excalibur. It just showed that AEW All In brought everybody kind of together against the Death Riders and the former EVPs.
Well, Bill, you kind of get that respect going, you know, when you compete with someone, or maybe in the past or now, what have you. That helps too.
And his opponent, to be accompanied to the ring by Don Callis from
Keep your mouth shut, Justin. As they say in Mexico, cállate, cabrón. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a treat for you here in Chicago to witness the greatest luchador in the history of the great country of Mexico. Better than El Santo. Better than Mil Mascaras. Better than Bandito. Es muy bueno. Yo soy Hechicero.
I believe Don just said, I am Hechicero.
Oh, God, Don Callis. Well, he's right about one thing. Hechicero has targeted Bandito and wants to become the next Ring of Honor World Champion.
He even got the victory over Bandito 1 week ago, that big 8-man tag team match. And Hechicero, the man who was said betrayed the entire country of Mexico by joining up with Don Callis and the family. It just goes to show you that it's not just here that Don Callis is loathed. It's worldwide.
Well, you heard he butchered the Spanish language for the most part.
He butchers everything.
I mean, I thought his head was going to explode. I was kind of hoping he might have passed out from his blood pressure to his head. That's just my opinion.
Hechicero, the mad scientist, the Lucha Libre, very dangerous submission specialist. Swerve Strickland cannot afford to take this man lightly.
Don Callis is joining us here at the end. Hello, Don.
Hola! Fans who will kiss the bricks this Sunday at the Brickyard. Tune in as NASCAR's in-season challenge concludes at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Brickyard 400, presented by PPG on TNT, True TV, and streaming on HBO Max.
I'd just like to say one thing for our fans in Mexico. No es la casa de Swerve, es la casa de Hechicero.
Thank you, Don.
I'm impressed that you're trilingual. I really am. Trilingual.
Multi.
Yeah, he tries very poorly to speak Spanish.
English, Spanish, and Canadian.
Bilingual Jones.
Top wrist lock here by Strickland on your man Hechicero.
And
double overhooks.
Taz, for as accomplished as Swerve Strickland is, of course, former AEW World Champion, former AEW World Tag Team Champion, this is a dangerous game to play with Hechicero. Man, so robust at the submission arts.
Yeah, he's an excellent submission style wrestler. He picked that leg right there. And now,
look at this.
Looking for that sleeper. That's how he won the match last week.
Well, escaped that time.
Yeah, Strickland's just too athletic, Schiavone, to take that, you know.
Here's the thing, though, Taz. Yeah. I will say this. Hechicero is a very rough customer. He came up the hard way. He's not a celebrity like Swerve Strickland is, obsessed about his follows and everything else. Hechisero's a killer.
Well, I agree with all of that. He certainly is an incredible athlete, as you said many times.
Look at this.
The alchemist. Comes up with different moves and maneuvers.
The alchemist of the ring, as there we see an inside grip on the arm drag. Now goes to the overhook on the shoulder and manipulating the jaw of Swerve Strickland. Not something you see often, Taz.
No, he was trying to, he had a semi-arm bar on and then hooked the jaw to try and keep him grounded, but Strickland got up.
As now Hechicero.
Gotta watch him get caught in a Juji Katami here. Well, no.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to go for that triangle, but perhaps not.
Swerve, though, transitions out, gets Hechicero back into a seemingly disadvantageous position, but now grabs the side headlock. No. Swerve, abdominal stretch.
Yeah. Trying to get that arm a little higher, the right arm of Hechicero a little bit higher.
Trying to beat Hechicero his own game here.
There's no submission move you can put on Hechicero that he hasn't seen and countered 10 times before.
Well, you know what? I agree with that.
All right.
Thank you.
I don't know if I agree with it, but that's okay if it's fun.
Look, Swerve Strickland gets away with a lot of things because he is a superior athlete. There's no question about that. And you've seen him slip out of some of these submissions with that skill.
I don't know what you mean by get away with. I mean, just athletic ability.
He's slippery.
Answered that right hand from Hechicero with one of his own, and now the knife edge chop. Hechicero gets stunned by that one, or perhaps playing possum. The reversal, no. Reversal to the reversal. To the reversal, Swerve into the ropes. Underneath was looking for the lariat, may have telegraphed it as Hechicero. Now the hammerlock, looking for that mad scientist bomb. As Hechicero finds it center of the ring.
That was strength. That was raw power that time.
Welcome to the world of high-end lucha libre. Hechicero is giving Swerve a lesson.
And now Hechicero driving the shoulder into the midsection.
I mean, I'm sure you're very happy here, Don, because of your business relationship with Okada.
Yes.
And the issues with Okada and Strickland, obviously.
Well, listen, Okada is the greatest tournament wrestler of all time. Maybe the greatest big match wrestler of all time, as we saw when he beat Kenny Omega at All In.
Swerve Strickland, the backbreaker, transitions into the vertical suplex. Swerve with the advantage. Hechicero fighting from behind as this match continues live on Dynamite. Well, Don, I mean, you've got to be pretty happy with the news from Will Ospreay earlier this evening, saying that, you know, he is out of action, at least temporarily. The injury, of course, your betrayal on him, your betrayal on Kenny Omega as well. Wouldn't be surprised if you had a hand in what happened to the Ribblesdale Rovers earlier this season.
Wow. The who, the bit, the what?
Don, I mean, you've got your fingers in a lot of pies.
Well, my fingers are everywhere. That's why they call me the invisible hand,
You are
Shivani.
betrayal SOB is what you are.
Oh, this
I
would
like to
shock
think
me.
I move on from distressed assets.
Well, it shocked me. We all know this. And maybe in a few months they could do Snake Week. And Don, you can head that up. Kind of like, you've always been a little bit of a snaky guy, always, since I know you. I know you a long time.
I think the word you're looking for is crafty and strategic.
No, the word I'm looking for is snake.
Well, I
Tell me the word I'm looking
resemble
for.
that remark.
All right, yes you do.
I want to go back. What was that you said about the betrayal? Who else did he betray at Scotland?
There's a team in the...
How much time do we have?
That's it. I'll get to that later. As Swerve Strickland, the neck breaker on Hechicero.
Look at Nana. I mean, I'm trying to understand, like, what's the job description for Nana? I'd like to know.
He
Can someone tell me?
He does a lot of business dealings.
Business dealings?
Yes.
You know what I like best about Prince Nana? He doesn't come out to the desk and interrupt our flow.
Yes, that's one good thing about him.
Yeah, you've got some flow going, Excalibur, that's for sure.
You got to see his hair under that mask. It's a giant afro.
Oh, man, look at this. Oh, great.
Hechicero.
You should
Great move by
break his
Hechicero.
knee. Break his knee.
Catching the boot. And...
there you
dragon
go.
Screw into ropes.
And nowhere to go.
And Swerve is in serious trouble here.
Yeah, it's going to change the complexion of this match, Excalibur.
Hechicero stomping down, looking to hyperextend that knee.
I like the strategy about Hechicero. Your man's looking good right here, Don. What's the count right now for the Don Callis family? 600, 500 guys? What are we at? 450? Where are we?
Don't worry, you'll know when we have our own show.
Really? I'll just quit.
Yeah, baloney.
That left everyone at a little...
These people in Chicago have very little class, I'm noticing.
Why is that done?
They're saying horrible things. Look at Nana. His pants don't even fit him. What's wrong with
Yeah,
him?
he's always had a problem with
Yeah, he can't pull up his pants. I know that.
Riches are always
It's a
Pull it up
medical
over the,
condition,
gotta
guys.
pull it up over the Derby.
I think he's got...
That's Cesaro hammering down on the damaged knee of Swerve Strickland. It's a medical condition. You can't talk about it.
Yes, I know, I heard.
Swerve Strickland at Cesaro battling it out live on Dynamite from the famous Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois. Don Callis joining us here at the broadcast desk. Don, how would you rate your man's performance thus far?
I think he's been great because, I mean, Swerve Strickland is a guy who, to me, is the top of the food chain. He's a one-percenter, and Cesaro has got this match. I'd call it 70-30 right now if I'm keeping track on points.
On target, Cesaro maybe continuing to pull ahead as Swerve Strickland just got dumped by Cesaro. Now the cover's made. Oh, Swerve.
Interesting way he went into that. Kind of a body slam, maybe a side slam.
Now, during the break, obviously, Cesaro worked on the leg of Swerve, but Swerve just fighting through the pain of that.
Well, he kicked out at one, and Taz, when someone kicks out at one of your big moves, it sends a message, does it not?
It definitely does. It tells the guy, listen, I'm far from dead here. It definitely sends the message.
Look at that. Using the crown of his head.
He fed him the top of the head. It's a classic street fight move.
That's the hardest part of your head, as Cesaro found out firsthand, pun intended, as Swerve Strickland now on the attack, sends Cesaro into the corner. Bringing him out, perhaps looking for that uppercut to the spine. Swerve delivers center of the ring.
What is this? I don't understand what this has to do with anything.
I think it's a little bit of a mockery of your guy. It's the Magician Jones.
Yes,
the hands.
yeah, a lot of mockery of your guy.
Don, you called Swerve a one-percenter. Does that mean you think he's worthy of stepping into the ring with Kazuchika Okada?
Oh, 100%. I think very highly of Swerve. My problem with Swerve is the guy he's got outside the ring right now.
A high roundhouse kick, corkscrew kick, as you see Swerve, though, gingerly hopping on that leg that was targeted by Cesaro.
Yeah, that could hamper any chance Swerve might have of going for the Unified Championship.
450 splash, 1, 2, no! Cesaro able to kick out.
And as if by magic, he's out at 2.
Isn't that something?
How'd you like that?
I'm impressed with that Cesaro, guys. You've got to be. Even though he don't like his manager that well.
Well, this is nasty impact. Strickland made it look easy. Very impressive kick out by Cesaro.
Swerve looking for maybe a half and half, but Cesaro battling his way out. Rolls through, brings Swerve in, and now Cesaro
Look at this.
changes his grip right into the sleeper
Blocked it,
attempt.
though. Blocked the grip. Good job by Swerve.
Got that arm
Blocked it.
trapped.
Yeah.
And now Cesaro changes tack.
Now Juji Gatami now.
Needs to hyperextend that arm. He's not got it.
Got to try to turn into it for Strickland.
But now Cesaro reverses, rolls him up. 1. No, Swerve able to kick out.
There's a magic straw.
Enough with the magic.
Cesaro now into pinning predicament. Swerve goes once again.
He's got him, he's got him.
Oh, very
come
close
on.
there.
Boy, Cesaro is showing us a lot here offensively, and Swerve just continues to escape. How about that? Look at this.
Got to be careful. Watch your legs here, Strickland. This guy knows a lot of leg submissions, but look at this. Good job by Strickland there.
Quickness, Scotty Matlin.
Swerve Strickland, we've seen how dangerous that Swerve stomp can be. That is thanks in large part to those powerful legs that Swerve just used to turn the tables on Cesaro.
Move. Andre.
What do you mean? Wait a minute.
Lance Archer.
Josh Alexander. Oh, the carnage. Go on, Shivani.
The referee, Rick Knox, he has thrown out this match.
Somebody do something, by God. Come on, Shivani. I'm doing all your stuff for you here.
It's very clear what's going on here.
Of course it is. We're sending a message.
Yeah, no, you're out to protect Kazuchika Okada.
Strength in numbers. I got more guys we could bring out. Josh. Stay here, Josh.
Brody King, Bandito.
I don't like being anywhere near Bandito or Brody.
Having the back of Swerve Strickland. I'm sure Bandito, he wants his shot at Hechicero after what's been going down over the last few weeks.
Yeah, he beelined right for Hechicero.
Yeah, stay here. I don't want Swerve Strickland anywhere near me, Josh. Please, thank you.
Josh Alexander right here at our broadcast table.
Oh, wait a second.
Strickland right now.
Oh, watch out!
Kazuchika Okada! Sliding in from behind the chair.
Now that's some magic.
The chair into the spine of Swerve Strickland.
Well, last week, Okada said he wanted Swerve after Swerve cost the Young Bucks their EVP slot, and that's what he's doing right now. Excalibur Taz.
It's not Okada. Maybe poised to deliver a tombstone on that chair, but Swerve slips free. Oh, headbutt. Put him right underneath the chin.
What a shot by Strickland.
Oh, God, he's got the chair.
Okada stunned by the headbutt, and now Swerve.
Oh, God, he's going to crush his face here.
Yeah, Okada, well, he took...
Yeah, Okada, he was dazed, but when he came to, he saw the imminent danger from Swerve Strickland. As Swerve.
Okada covering that face, man. He was moments away from getting that crushed, as.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right. And like you said, Excalibur, once Okada realized what the heck was going on, he got out of there quick.
And Swerve, you can see by the look on his face, he means business, and he wants a shot at Okada in that unified championship. But fans, we see Swerve telling Okada he's ready for a fight. Okada wants no part of Swerve, at least right now. But fans, let's take you back to this past Saturday at Collision. AR Fox, Ricochet. It was an incredible battle. Ricochet came out victorious, but it was Toa Liona, Bishop Khan, the Gates of Agony. As we see, there's the Gates of Agony winning the $200,000 prize. And let's go back to Alicia Atout.
Guys, I'm here with Ricochet and Gates of Agony.
Just GOA. Just GOA.
Ricochet and GOA, who are still riding the high of winning $200,000.
Let me go ahead and stop you right there, because I have been trying to tell people for weeks, but they didn't want to listen. Well, hell, maybe you're listening now, huh? Maybe you're listening now because last week together we had 2 back-to-back victories on the same night. 1, where I single-handedly took care of AR Fox.
And 2, we beat 3 of the best tag teams here at AEW. The Crew crushed them. Ryan Keaton and Big Bill bounced them. And the boys, the Guns.
Let's just say that the Guns are shooting blanks. But because of these 2, we are now $200,000 richer. $200,000 that we will invest into our quest for gold, because that is what's most important. So for all of you out there watching, listen, we don't care what you think about us. Just know that one way or another, you will respect us or fear us. And that, Alicia, that's a demand. And I look good, too. And I look good.
Shivani, I am really curious what's on the mind of MJF right now after we saw earlier with Hurt.
Well, you know, they say we hurt people. The Hurt Syndicate? Yep. Because MJF right now is butthurt.
That's not nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF.
Well, Bobby Lashley made it clear in no uncertain terms he wants MJF out of the Hurt Syndicate. Will MVP, Will Shelton Benjamin follow suit?
Cut my music.
As the most hated man in professional wrestling by himself.
I would say in the world.
Hated by Bobby Lashley.
Let me explain something to all of you. I know you're not very bright, okay? I don't need Bobby Lashley to get back my world championship. Do you understand? I don't need Bob. And as far as Cowboy goes, you want to call me a coward? Listen to me, you're the coward, you hypocrite. You won't wrestle me unless I execute my contract, huh? Well, buddy, I'm not gonna execute this contract. I'm gonna beat you inside that ring, fair and square, and my belt is gonna be around my waist.
Reach for the sky, boy.
Well, MJF, I'm not sure if he was done addressing Hangman Adam Page, but
there's been a lot of issues, past issues with these two men.
I was going to say, he's going to have to revisit this rivalry with Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe is supposed to face Claudio Castagnoli in our main event tonight, coming out with microphone in hand to address Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Now, much like that kosher pickle you got there, Max, I'm gonna keep this short. Matter of fact, you know, I'm doing all I can do right now, trying to exercise this self-control, man, because all I really want to do is come down there, take that microphone, and shove it so far up your ass. But, man, I got all these kids, and I know they will dock my paycheck because they will never get that thing back, man. But, Max, bottom line, All In, Casino Gauntlet, you stole that win from me, all right? You stole that win from me, you little opportunistic bastard. Bottom line, I want you in the ring, Mark Briscoe, MJF. What do you say we do it right here in Chicago next week? No.
Well, I knew that was coming.
MJF, I had the match win. I was going to get the winning win and the pinny pin, and you cost me. Wrong. Mark, if you were supposed to win this right here, you would have. But you didn't, because when the pressure's on, Mark, you know what you do? You lose. When the pressure's on, you know what I do? Unlike all these schmucks, I win. I'm a generational talent, baby. I am the most complete professional wrestler in the world today. Now, I'm going to open up to you here, Mark, and I'm going to be honest, and I hope you can take this on the chin. With all due respect, from the bottom of my heart, I think you suck. I think you are white trash, just like everybody here from the Midwest. But I'm not an idiot, Mark. I'm not stupid. I know I'm in the minority there. I know everybody loves Mark Briscoe. The world loves Mark Briscoe. These people can't get enough of Mark Briscoe. And I know why, dude. I get it. Look at you. You got a wonky eye. You're missing teeth. You got a silly southern accent. You're funny, man. You're entertaining. You make these people feel all warm and fuzzy inside. But let's be honest, not even your biggest fans actually think you're a top guy. Not even your biggest fans actually think you're anywhere near my level, okay? You know what you are, Mark? You're a joke, bud. You're the circus clown we parade around for cheap laughs and cheap pops. These people deep down, they don't actually respect you. But I'll tell you what, I knew another guy from Delaware that people did respect, that people did fear, that people did look up to. I think you know who I'm talking about. See, that guy would have been worth my time. I can't imagine how depressing it is to be you, Mark. Waking up every day, having to look the fans in the eyes, having to look your family in the eyes, knowing deep down no one will ever respect you as much as they did your brother Jay. Hold on.
Oh boy. Yeah, oh man. Mark is coming in hot here.
And that's there. MJF deserves an ass kicking, is what he
certainly does, but I mean, that's the cowardly behavior that Hangman Page is talking about. Invoking the late Jay Briscoe's name and not standing and fighting with Jay Briscoe's brother Mark.
That was all uncalled for right at the end. Uncalled for, but it's MJF, like you said, Excalibur.
Well, Mark Briscoe, I mean, he's going to have to really get his head on straight after that, Taz, because he is stepping into battle with the emissary of violence, with the Death Riders.
You're exactly right. But I do think that Mark Briscoe is veteran enough to realize that he mentally has to shift gears right now and focus on his opponent.
Oh, take a look at this. How about this entrance? Wow. What an intimidating sight.
Your main event tonight is set for one fall. Introducing Mark Briscoe's opponent from Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing 252 pounds, Claudio Castagnoli.
Claudio Castagnoli, Mark Briscoe, they have met on dozens of occasions in tag team battles. Only one previous meeting in one-on-one competition. It was Castagnoli that got the victory, though. That was in 2011.
But as you know, Excalibur, it's a whole different dynamic when it's not a tag team match, right? So that's the thing. You know, Mark has been doing a lot more singles matches for sure since, you know, unfortunately his brother has left us. But I'm telling you, this is a battle. These two guys are veterans. They're triple tough guys. You both know that. There should be a really powerful matchup.
Mark Briscoe, Claudio Castagnoli, eye to eye.
You know, like you said, Taz, he being Mark Briscoe, has got to put all what happened away and focus on the opponent here.
That's tough to do, but you know, I do think Mark can do it.
Strong collar and elbow tie up, Claudio Castagnoli. Overhand chop, Briscoe. Coming forward now, another collar and elbow. This time it's Briscoe that backs Castagnoli to the corner.
And you know, anybody who wrestles any members of the Death Riders, you do have to let it rent some space in your head that one of these other guys might come running out and attack you. I don't think he has to worry about Yuta coming out. I think we saw what Hangman did to him at the top of the night.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, not only that, we didn't see Claudio come out to help Yuta either.
That's for sure.
And that's Well, that's the Death Riders, I guess.
Fans tomorrow night, the one and only Shark Week continues on Discovery, and our very own Darby Allin is getting in on the fun. Don't miss Darby as he does the unthinkable in Caught. Shark Strike Back tomorrow at 9. It's all part of Discovery Shark Week.
These guys are just going blow for blow, chops, forearm shots.
A big uppercut delivered by Claudio Castagnoli. Briscoe, though, firing back.
Briscoe has those big hands, heavy-handed guy. You know, his whole life working on a farm, real blue-collar upbringing in Sussex County, Delaware, you know, southern Delaware, so he's a hardened guy.
You can see the redness, the welts rising on the chest of Claudio Castagnoli, Tony.
Yeah, you can see that, but you can see that, boy, he is coming back with the vengeance. Look at this.
Claudio's got a big size advantage just about on everybody he wrestles.
Oh, Briscoe, though.
Nice.
And now leaning in with the chop, taking Castagnoli off of his feet. Briscoe lining up, catches Castagnoli with a boot to the face. And fans coming up this Saturday night, Collision, live on TNT and HBO Max. The Eliminator Series for the AEW World Tag Team Championship continues this Saturday night on Collision. Want to send our best wishes to Colton Gunn. Unfortunately, he was injured, and the Guns will not be able to participate in the tournament. They, as former tag team champions, I mean, I would think they would have an outsized shot.
Yeah,
No question.
I agree.
question.
Get well soon, Colton.
And also coming up this Saturday night, Athena puts her Ring of Honor Women's World Championship on the line against Alex Windsor live this Saturday night, 8/7 Central, TNT, HBO Max. All of that and so much more going down this Saturday night on Collision.
It's going to be right back here in Chicago, the Aragon Ballroom. Great reception by these fans in Chicago. It's been a wonderful time we've spent here.
Claudio Castagnoli with the advantage on Mark Briscoe. Now, big elbow strike.
Yeah, big power right there, for sure. I mean, Chicago, as you guys know, has always been an amazing wrestling town for decades.
Absolutely.
We also have great food here, by the way.
Absolutely.
Now, Castagnoli being backed out of the corner.
Castagnoli will not listen to Bryce Remsburg. He will not, see, he's going right back in there again.
I think he only listens to Moxley, right? I mean, is that kind of way it goes?
I would think that's it.
You know, we talked about where's Mark Briscoe's head at right now. Where's Wheeler Yuta's head at after once again being left high and dry by the Death Riders?
Some of his head was left in the middle of the ring.
It sure was.
Powerful overhand chop, but Briscoe returns fire. These two guys teeing off on one another here in our main event.
Not kidding, man.
That's one of the things that gets me about what MJF was saying about Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe, after his brother passed away, went on to win the Ring of Honor World Championship. You think you don't have respect with that? You're crying out loud.
Max is going to get in people's heads. That's what Max does. MJF does that better than anybody.
Max is going to get his ass kicked by Mark Briscoe is what's going to happen.
Yay.
Oh, swinging a miss by Castagnoli.
I don't know. I mean, you know, you got a former AEW World Champion, MJF, who's looking to capture that thing again, and he has that contract. And he doesn't even want to use the contract. He wants Hangman to give him a shot.
Yeah, he wants to keep that in his back pocket. But Hangman, I don't think he's going to be handing out any shots at the AEW World Championship, but I think Mark Briscoe is going to be handing out a scissor kick. No, Castagnoli. Great anticipation by Claudio Castagnoli.
Briscoe's in trouble. Oh, no! Oh, no!
Oh, my God.
But you can see that coming, Excalibur.
Claudio Castagnoli, the giant swing driving Mark Briscoe into the barricade. Our final break on Dynamite happening right now. This match continues. Don't go anywhere. Just don't go anywhere. Mark Briscoe.
He's in trouble here, guys.
Yeah, being attended to by referee Bryce Remsburg after his head was bounced off that barricade twice in quick succession.
Yeah, it's definitely a vicious attack on Briscoe.
Now Castagnoli hammering down on Briscoe. Claudio just sent Briscoe over into the front row.
Yeah, typical Death Riders action right there.
Castagnoli returning to the ring, not showing any sense of urgency, but Mark Briscoe returning to the other side of the barricade. He wants to get back in this fight. He wants to get his hands back on Castagnoli.
Yeah, he's fighting back. I'm telling you, you just cannot keep Mark Briscoe down.
Oh, nice counter into a sleeper there by Claudio, using his height to his advantage. I like Claudio a lot better, Excalibur, when he had a golf club wrapped around his throat.
Oh, you mean when Hook battered him with it?
Yeah, that was fun.
Castagnoli keeping the pressure on Mark Briscoe, but Briscoe, look at this, fighting his way back up to his feet.
Fighting his way back. Use that a lot for Mark Briscoe, not only here, but many of his matches. Fighting his way back.
But Castagnoli once again just dumps Briscoe back out to the floor, trying to dirty it up on Mark Briscoe. Castagnoli now sending Briscoe out to the other side of the ring on the opposite barricade.
I don't know about this strategy. I don't know what it's about. Just dumping him outside not once but twice within the last 2 minutes or so.
Maybe trying to make Briscoe burn some energy, waste some energy.
Yeah.
Getting back in the ring, trying to frustrate him.
That could be it. I get what both of you guys, I get what Schiavone's saying, I get what you're saying too. It's a unique strategy.
Maybe he's trying to tell Mark Briscoe, you don't belong in the same ring with me. I don't know. I just spitballing here.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time that Briscoe heard that tonight. Oh, but Castagnoli takes Briscoe down. The leg is hooked. Cover is made, but Briscoe able to kick out.
Got a cravat on right here, does Claudio. Before that, he had a little bit of a knocks out, well, I should say a dragon sleeper. I'm just spitballing. Not even spitballing, just yelling out submissions.
Crickets, Taz, crickets.
Just hold for hold.
AEW Dynamite live, Aragon Ballroom, Chicago, Illinois. Claudio Castagnoli, Mark Briscoe battling it out here at our main event. Briscoe appears to be fading inside the grips of the Swiss strongman, Claudio Castagnoli.
It's tough to count out Briscoe, though. That man is loaded with intestinal fortitude. Triple tough, and Claudio knows it.
Yes, he does. A lot of knee shots to the gut.
Oh, my God, is right. Oh, geez.
Claudio just... Oh! Avalanche body slam from Castagnoli. And Briscoe.
I have no idea how Briscoe got out of that, Taz.
I don't know, man. He's so strong.
God, what a match.
Castagnoli looking for the neutralizer, but Briscoe pushes forward. And thumb in the eye.
Ref never saw it.
Referee didn't see it, and Briscoe couldn't see that uppercut coming. 2, and Briscoe.
See, no wasted motion, though, by Claudio. That's just the right thing to do.
Yeah, the neutralizer attempted. Briscoe.
Package here.
Well, package. It's in tight. And Briscoe gets the
reach for the sky, boy.
How about Briscoe? Mark Briscoe. What a win that was. In light of everything that he heard tonight.
Yeah, definitely out of nowhere, you can get caught with a cradle like that, no matter who you are, and get beat. They're tight holds. So it was a good job by Briscoe. Wait,
Marina Shafir, the chop block.
Right after that knee there, the left knee.
The cheap shot. As, oh, wait, John Moxley.
Hangman Page thinks he's the champion.
And look at
he thinks he's the champion because he's walking around with a belt.
Oh, good God.
Hangman Page ain't the champion yet. We want to make sure nobody around here gets too damn comfortable.
Oh, Briscoe driven into the chair. That's how Claudio Castagnoli took out Hook a few months ago, and now, oh, wait a second, there's the AEW World Champion. There's the Hangman.
Wheeler Yuta all bandaged up. Hangman's walking right to the ring. That says a lot.
Hangman,
be careful. He's got to be careful.
Showing no fear, but that may come back to bite him.
When you told me that I didn't want Texas Death, you were lying. You and I both know that. But when you say that I don't want this, that I can't handle the pressure and the responsibility that come with this, that I can't get up and do it again, and do it again, and do it again, I think you believe that. So I will prove it to you. Not the Jon Moxley that's standing here tonight, but the Jon Moxley that has carried the weight of this company so many times in these 6 years. I will prove it to him. Next week, Dynamite, Hangman, Mox for the World Championship.
Whoa, wow. Stop the freaking presses.
But this time, you are the challenger. So you will play by my rules. Everyone but a referee banned from ringside. And I already know your answer is yes. So I will see you next week, dumbass.
Wow! Blockbuster challenge thrown out by the AEW World Champion. Hangman Moxley in 7 days' time, live right back here in Chicago.
And I've just been told by Tony Khan.